because it's less than the public sector comparator.
Question number 9, Melissa Lee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Social Development. I ask, how will the government's welfare reforms currently before the House support young people in a collusion course with the welfare system?
The Honourable Paula.
Mr. Speaker, we know that 90% of 16 and 17-year-olds who are not currently in educational training may end up on a benefit when they turn 18 years old. Right now that could be between 11,000 and 14,000 young people. Under the Social Security Amendment Bill, we will target services to these 16 and 17-year-olds, connecting them with contracted youth providers and turning their lives around. It's a good message to all those children up there watching us today to stay in school, study hard and make sure that you have good opportunities when you're older.
Supplementary question to the Minister. How will youth providers work with the target groups to ensure that these young people are placed and succeed in education, training or work-based learning?
Mr. Speaker, we will pay providers more to work with those that are higher risk. And we will do this and prioritise this funding so providers don't just go for those that are easier to work with. We have seen past examples when you put one price that as a consequence everyone eschews to working with those that are easier. What we will do is take information from education and MSD. We will combine it to actually put an assessment on who is more at risk and pay significantly more for them and less for those that we know don't need as much intensive support.
Melissa Lee.
Supplementary question. How will these changes impact on these young people already on benefits, and how will youth providers work with them?
Mr. Speaker, we have just in the last week chosen those providers that will be working with these young people. Just last week I was at the 10-parent unit out in the hut, and I must say when I spoke to the girls and the young women there, once they heard that they would be working with an organisation like Vibe, that actually they could have a bit less contact with work and income, to be fair, and have a provider that understands them, has a more personal relationship and can help them work through what they need to know and how they can get the support around budgeting and parenting. They were quite thrilled to hear about that extra support that they would be getting from this government.
Question number 10, Kevin Hague.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for ACC and asks,